What's going on, everybody? It's your boy BGF here for another Q&A session. Yeah, we are sitting here, and actually this article ran across my desk. It's about a TikTok influencer, so let's get into it. So this is from USA Today, and I want to get you guys' take on this. So let's check it out. So let's read it together. So a TikTok influencer is accused of destroying marriage in order to pay $1.75 million. A popular social media influencer was recently ordered by a North Carolina court to pay the wife of a man she accused of cheating with $1.75 million, almost $2 million. Brene Kennard, a lifestyle content creator with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, okay, good following, is at the center of a civil lawsuit that has made national headlines, in which she is accused of criminal conversation and alienation of affection. So to alienate affection means you're not giving it. Come on, where's the love? The lawsuit was filed in May 2024 in Durham County, North Carolina, Southern state, okay. Superior Court by Kennard's manager's wife. What? I read that wrong. Superior Court by Kennard manager's wife, Akira Montague. Cool name. Y'all remember that back from a wonderful play. If you remember where the Montagues came from, leave it in the chat. Who alleged that the influencer and former friend had a romantic affair with her husband and boasted about it. According to the court documents, Montague claims that before the interference of Kennard, her marriage was one in which genuine love and affection existed. You remember, cheating just doesn't start in one night. It's normally a culmination of things. Maybe some people say with men, of course, it doesn't have to be. It's just a bam, bam, you good to go. What do you think? Kennard's actions have destroyed Montague's happiness and home, the lawsuit continues. The filing, which sought over $1 million in monetary damages, said that the situation has led Montague to seek therapy, understood, citing humiliation, understood, because the person has a TikTok social media channel, as well as mental and emotional anguish. She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children. They had kids together. It's kind of rotten. Robinetta Jones, interesting name, the attorney for Akira Montague, told WRAL the lawsuit alleged that Kennard tried to seduce her husband through what she outlined as flirtatious actions, including bending over in front of him, sporting short skirts, and showing her tongue rings. I'll let you infer what that means. Montague, listed as the lone plaintiff in this case, also accused Kennard of engaging in sexual activities with her husband since 2023, over a 2-year period, at times in the marital home. Brazen, as well as exchanging numerous sexual videos and text messages. Sexting. Don't do it. Kennard's acts of intercourse with Montague's husband during plaintiff's marriage resulted in the separation of plaintiff and plaintiff's husband, the filing stated. According to the complaint, Kennard posted social media videos that included Montague's husband without her consent, as well as her children. Not cool. Montague said in a court document that she also faced death threats from the content creator's audience. Okay, let's round this thing out. Montague stated that she attempted to rectify the marriage through counseling. However, she received pushback from her husband, according to the lawsuit. Her husband would later move to Kennard's home in Greenville, North Carolina. The lawsuit continues. On Monday, November 10th, a jury ruled that Kennard has to pay Montague $1.75 million. According to the verdict reviewed by USA Today in a statement to People, Kennard and Montague's husband described the verdict as outrageous. So the first interesting point about this article here is the man's not paying. The social media influencer woman is having to pay because she wrecked the house. Very interesting. Most people complain, hey, divorce, it's going to cost him all this money. It may. This is not talking about divorce. It's just talking about this civil lawsuit. But it's very interesting. So what is your take on that? Because I know if you actually go to other countries like Afghanistan, Iran, the Maldives, Nigeria, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, a lot of Middle Eastern states, they can actually impose the death penalty for adultery.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Some of them still have stoning. which is the death penalty for adultery. I believe in like Sudan and Yemen, you might get caned. So a public caning, not a death penalty, but some caning to inflict some punishment. So it's very interesting. I know a lot of people do fines, as you see here, fines also, if you're caught in adultery. And if you're thinking, hey, those are just Middle Eastern states, those states have Sharia law and things of that nature. You may be true. But if you think about even the United States in our history, I believe we used to have the death penalty, whipping, caning, and some specific things based on the gender if you were caught in adultery. I believe Massachusetts Bay, one of the early colonies, would allow the death penalty for punishment if you were caught in adultery. And I believe as time went on, corporal punishment started to veer from the killing of someone to just being whipping and branding. So the whipping, so publicly people would see that you were bad and that you were breaking up the household, which of course was ultimately breaking up society. If you don't have a strong household, it's not good for society, societal norms. So you were being whipped. But then it also led to, which I always thought was interesting, branding. So you know how you take the little brand for a cow and you kind of sear them to say, hey, I am a part of the BGF clan. They would actually start doing that to people as a punishment because it was considered a sin against God, of course, a crime against the community, and it led to harsher laws and really a social stigma. So that is what was going on here. And as we progress, you see there are still states in the 50 states that have punishments and crimes for breaking up a household. So very, very interesting. Why would you blast this on social media? That's where the arrogance gets in, right? I'm not only doing it, but I'm also arrogant about it. Where do I stand on it? I guess that would prevent people from actually breaking up a good, loving household. But you might want to go ahead and get the conversation going with some counseling before it gets to this point, because I'm pretty sure you are seeing some of the cracks that need to be filled. But I don't know. What's your take on it? You let me know, because these are always interesting situations. Marriage is a promise, it's a commitment, it's a contract. If you break it, what should be the penalty? I don't know. You tell me. I'm just trying to fill my brain gap. Peace.